Morning everyone.
Morning.
We are off on a wild adventure today. We're heading to Wild, Florida.
Yay!
So for those that don't know, it's a wildlife and airboat park. It's located around 45 minutes from like the Disney area and our villa. So 45-minute drive, a really easy drive, isn't it?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna head just over the 192 right now. Look at that. Beautiful morning, you've got the palm trees in the sun. It's absolutely lovely.
So this is another first for us, isn't it?
This is another first for us. We've been wanting to do this for a long time and we're finally doing it. We are booked in for a 1 hour airboat ride.
Yep.
So we're hopefully going to see some gators this morning in their natural habitat. And yeah, there's also some sloths there.
Yeah.
So they do a number of add-ons, like you can have a sloth encounter and things like that. If you haven't got a car, the Uber or Lyft is around $40 to $45. Just had a check this morning just to see. So there's options for everyone, isn't there?
Yep.
So that's each way. So yeah, we're going to show you along the way, film as much as we can, and let's go wild. Oh dear, the tyre's falling on that one. Wow, that was not good. There are some really nice houses down here.
Wow.
Like really nice, big like ranch houses. Look at those. Big, lots of space. Very wild. We are here. Look at that, there's the lake. Wow. There'll be some gators in there. So it's a really small little place. You've got parking just here, and there's plenty of overflow parking as well. But the middle of nowhere has been discovered. Huh?
Signs, nowhere to park.
The middle of nowhere has been discovered. So I'm now going to give you checking in the gift shop here, and then they've got a Chomp House grill over there where you can have gator nuggets, I think. Okay, great.
Okay, and then that's where you guys are right now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All nuisance trapped gators, and we buy them off the trappers for about $100 a foot.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and so this new property over there, we're gonna build a lot bigger ponds, really natural like.
We just got here at Wild, Florida, and we met Sam, who's one of the co-owners, just telling us all about the expansion they've got going on here.
Big things, good things happening.
Yeah, they're going to have a huge new extension built, a new gift shop, where they can check a lot more people in.
Yeah. We can handle a crowd a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you've got an 80-acre expansion off to the right where it's going to have a drive-through like safari or...
That's the idea, and that's, by the way, this is breaking news that nobody knows about.
There we go.
Dreamers first.
You heard it here first. Yeah, you heard it here first. So we're really excited to see what is on offer today. We've got the map, and Sam's just been pointing out a few of the key things for us. Now, you may have heard a little bit before, but the gators are ones that have been rescued.
Yep, nuisance trapped.
Nuisance trapped. So they may have been in someone's pool or by a store, and Wild Florida actually have to pay $100 per foot.
$100 a foot. That's the going rate for gators
to actually get these gators here and look after them so they're not killed.
Yeah, and so we've kind of outgrown our holding capacity in that park, and you'll see later on how many gators are in there. We could probably fit more in, but it just creates more problems, and they fight with each other more. And so one of the things we're most excited about this new property, the expansion that we've got going on, is that we'll have lots of space for more ponds for these nuisance trapped alligators, and we take all of them. We don't, you know, we say if the trappers can catch them alive, then we'll take them and let them live out their life. It doesn't matter what size they are, and pay those trappers for them.
Yeah, that's what makes the real difference with Wild Florida, and it does have a real wild feel to it. You've just got like a peacock wandering around there.
Yeah,
you
can, a dumpster over there.
Yeah, dumpster. Yeah, but you can really get a really good feel.
Yeah.
It's a wild away from the other theme parks in Orlando.
Yeah,
and we really do recommend coming out here. We're going to tell you through our day how we get on. We've got our airboat tour shortly, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah,
first time.
You've done one years ago, didn't
I don't
you?
remember it. It was so long ago. So we're so excited.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day, and just so everybody knows, the 9 o'clock ride, it might be the best ride of the day when we're hot like this.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
So if it's a hot day, and also generally in Florida, the weather is better first thing.
Yeah.
We've certainly found it this trip is that the storm clouds start rolling in the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll definitely get rained out this afternoon.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, we can push rides that were scheduled during the rainstorm at 2 o'clock. We can push them to 3 and 4, but generally we would say come in the morning in the summertime.
And also it's a little bit cooler in the morning because that heat builds.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Sam, for giving us this little intro, and we're really excited to show you guys what we're here.
So they also do chocolate frozen bananas. So when you come through the gift shop after check-in, you come through to like a seating area here. And this is where you just wait until your tour begins, and you can have a nice view out to...
Look at that.
The water,
the
swamplands.
This is not like, you know, you wouldn't think we're just 45 minutes from, you know, Orlando or Disney and all the theme parks. It's just a world away.
Like a 45-minute drive.
And
seriously.
What it's got over here, it's got a history of the airboats. So it just talks about the first airboats, which is really cool.
The Ugly Duckling was the first airboat built in 1905 in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Information for you. So when you come here, you can read those while you're waiting.
Yeah.
So
they're all dotted around the waiting area, so check those out.
And like Sam said, definitely do the early boat tour.
I mean, look at this weather. I mean, no rain, no clouds.
Yeah.
Perfect. And they're expecting some rain this afternoon, so that's a prime example of getting here early benefits you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're just walking up to our airboat ride now, and you can hear all the wildlife, all the noises. I'm not sure how Luke's handling this right now because he's not a big fan of creepy crawlies and insects. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you can hear all the noises? Okay, we're over water.
If you need it, and if you're wearing a hat, it will help hold your hat on. Hats blow off pretty easy. I blew a lady's wig off of her last Saturday. So hang on to your hat.
Or your wig.
You know, she failed to see the humor in that. I was kind of proud of myself. When that thing came past me, it looked like a cat leaping through the air. We also have a fire extinguisher on the boat in case you burst into flames. I can put you out. We have a first aid kit in case a gator bites your leg off. I can put a band-aid on you. Yeah. In case something happens to me while we're out there on the ride, good luck, guys. You're on your own.
It's a cow.
You thought I was joking about hitting a cow. It makes a heck of a thump when you hit a cow. When you hit a cow, the people in the front row get to pet her. The cows, they belong to the ranchers that own the property around the lake here. Florida's a big cattle state. And they use the lake like a barrier, like a fence, because they'll only wade out into it until they have to swim, then they'll turn around and come back. In this area. Looks like that one's going to fly. We're just about chest deep. And the canal right here in front of us goes to another lake. And there's actually a chain of these lakes, and this is number 2 in line. And it goes from about 6 miles north of here all the way to South Florida. All this water is rainwater, and it'll eventually make its way through these canals and lakes till it gets to South Florida, go into the Everglades, and then dump out into the ocean. Here's your gator right there.
Oh my God,
That's that female I was telling you about. Her nest is right over here on the right. When you see a gator like that and you can't see her whole body, if you look from her nose to her eyes, that space between the two, if it looks like 6 inches, that means she's roughly 6 feet. 7 inches would be 7 feet, so on. Kind of gives you a male. Females only normally get to be around 8. If you look around in there somewhere, you may see some eliminated.
Dennis, she's coming this way.
Having a neighborhood watch.
I think she's mad.
Yeah, we got to kind of keep an eye.
Your very nose to the right.
There's one on the ground.
Of course you do. No, not. Why? That's why go in there.
Go right over there with that gator.
When we first found this gator, she'd come to the boat hissing and growling and wanting to kill everybody on it. And
boat tour. What do you think?
Windswept.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, really, really good. So we had Captain Dennis, who was really, really good. We saw some cattle.
Oh, you can hear another one going. There it goes. Look at that. So it's loud. There's another one.
Another one going as well.
So we saw some cattle.
We saw eagles.
Bald eagles. Like we've never seen those before in the wild. And we saw gator.
Yep.
And we also saw some babies.
Yeah, we saw some babies as well. That was cool.
I don't know how well they came out on camera, but they're tiny little babies.
The mum was very protective.
Yeah, so a few people on the boat were getting a little bit nervous. They were like, Dennis, Dennis. So yeah, highly recommend it. It's great fun going on an airboat. You just fly over and yeah.
I'm so pleased I've done it. It's something I always wanted to do.
They do give you ear defenders.
Yeah.
For your ears, because you can hear it's loud. It's very loud. You get ear defenders, and also just remember sunscreen and hats.
Because you are out there for an hour, and although you're getting quite a lot of wind, you're still getting the sun exposure.
Yeah, so we're now going to see some more of the park. We may spend some time with the owner Sam as well. But highly recommended. We'll go through the pricing later, but we paid what we paid was really reasonable. We booked direct with Walt, Florida.
Brilliant, yeah, that's what I'm looking for from the UK. I mean, brilliant.
Maybe here, down there.
Yeah, that guy's probably he's probably last year's babies.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting bigger.
So this is just on the deck. This is after
Yeah.
the tour.
Yeah, so when we first bought this place, I'll give you a little sort of history.
We were doing airboat rides off this dirt strip right here.
Ah, okay.
Right.
And you know, I think that's kind of what people expect when they come out here. What we usually say is the further you get away from Disney, the lower your expectations fall.
Yeah.
So by the time you get out here, you're like barely off the dirt thinking, you know, it's gonna be Billy Bob with an airboat and, you know, crusty kind of strange redneck operation. And so when we were, you know, doing airboats off of this, that's kind of what they expected, and people were okay with it, but disappointed, I guess.
Yeah.
And when we were really busy, we'd have to get on the radio and say, everyone come out and help us push like a full boat. You know, we'd say, everyone come out and help us push the boat off the sandbar, and you know, it's just not great. It's not a great product. So we built this dock right away.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, and so now your airboat ride really starts when you leave that back deck. If you're walking out here, this is the middle of the swamp, and you're going to see gators and birds and turtles and everything, you know, is right here as you're walking out. It's great.
And when did you start? What year?
2010.
2010. Okay.
Yeah, so 8 years in the making. Yeah. So this is pretty new. Oh, there's the albino peacock.
Albino peacock.
Yeah, and there's another peacock. He's going to start robbing food from people already. The peacocks run this place. They're in charge. But so we started doing a lot of group business, whether it's corporate groups or field trips and all that sort of stuff. And what makes us really different is that our airboat ride is combined with this Gator park. And we're the only place around that has a Gator park attached to an airboat ride, all in one location. So we're a true half-day attraction, and the good news is that this is completely free whenever you pay for an airboat tour. Any airboat tour comes with free admission into the Gator park.
Great.
It makes us pretty tough to beat.
Yeah.
It makes us really unique. We're the only half-day, we're the only combination of those two products, and we've really got all the sort of best things that people want to do in the outdoors in one location.
Including in one price.
You know, spend a few hours in an attraction in Central Florida for a family of 4 for $40.
That's good value. Really good.
Yeah. Oh, and it's $8 for kids. Yeah.
$8 for kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there underage for free or?
Yeah, 2 and under. Are
2 and under are free.
Okay.
Park. The central focus is the Gator pond in the middle, like we talked about earlier. And there's several spots where you can pop in and see the gators. You can feed them. We do some shows. You can walk across the cool Indiana Jones bridge and be able to see those gators. At any point throughout this tour through the park, you can always see alligators. And that's really what we wanted to give people, because let's be honest, it's probably in the top 1, 2, or 3 things that people want to do when they come to Florida. They want to see gators. And so
And you've got the feeding show times and the animal show times as well.
And shows are all included.
Yep, all that's free. And there's a couple more that actually we've added since we printed this sign that aren't on there.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite things that we've done. This is the Hawk Swamp Boardwalk that goes through a really pristine cypress swamp. And to me, this is just as good as the airboat ride, because it puts you right in the middle of the swamp, and you can take it at your own pace. You'll feel the temperature drop as we get into these trees.
Yeah.
It's a little bit cooler even on our hottest days. There's no mosquitoes, no bugs or anything to really worry about. And this is all, if you didn't want to pay for the airboat ride, you can come back here and see a swamp as real as it gets, just, you know, for the admission price to get in the park.
This is the
This is
Crusher.
You can see him over there in the water. He's the boss around here.
Wow.
He's our biggest, baddest dude. And you guys, you need to stick around for the show that happens at 11:15.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see what we do with him. We actually get in the water and train him and work with him.
Yeah.
So instead, we like to get in and get him to respond to verbal cues and respond to food cues and things like that, because it helps stimulate his mind, helps keep him sharp, because he's a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
And, you know, me included, the older I get, the less I want to do anything, you know? And that's how he is too, but we can get in there and actually get him to start doing things that he normally wouldn't do, because he's using his mind to activate those sensors. And albino alligators. We have the only breeding pair of albino alligators in Central Florida.
Wow.
That's Blizzard and Snowflake. Blizzard's the big guy, the bigger guy. Snowflake is the girl, and They definitely like each other. They show so
Wow.
very rare, and they definitely would not survive in the wild.
No.
No. So these guys were raised in captivity, and the reason why you don't see any albino gators out in the wild anywhere is because when they come out of the egg, 6 inches long, they'd be a bright white shining target for everything to eat. And the other weird thing about it is they don't know they're albino, so they'll act just like a regular alligator and lay up on the bank trying to get sun, and they don't blend in. There's no camouflage involved there, but also they'll get a sunburn.
Wow.
Oh, they're cute.
Rich is gonna hold Fluffy.
All right, come on over here. Okay. The proper way to do this is neck and tail. All right. So about where my hands are.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure he feels like you're not going to drop him. He's heavy. He's a healthy fluffy gator. You're doing it. Good job. So we tape the mouth. It's actually the law requires us to tape the mouth when handling alligators of this size. And he can still breathe. What I think is most impressive about him is that he can hide almost his entire body underneath the water. If let's say my hand is the water level, except for his 2 senses that are the best senses that he has to offer, which is his nose and his eyes. He can hide all of that rest of his body and all of this heavy artillery under the water. And so all it's showing are his eyes and his nose. And when you consider that a 14-foot alligator can do the same thing in about 2 foot of water,
Wow.
and conceal his whole body and all of that power and strength and teeth underneath the water, hiding where you'd never even see him. And if you're walking around in the swamp and all that's sticking up are those eyes and the nose, probably not even going to see those.
So that's Fluffy, everyone.
You want?
I'm gonna try. I'll
Yeah?
try quickly. Yeah, I will
Okay.
give it a go. I wasn't gonna.
Yep, you got it.
Oh wow.
He's chunky, huh?
Yeah. He's cooler than I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he resembles whatever the temperature around him is, because he can't regulate his own heat like we can. So if it's cold in here, he's going to be a little chilly. Gator food. It looks a lot like something else, and it smells not too appealing. But it floats, and it's made out of fish blood and bone, and dehydrated and put into a pellet form, made by Purina. And it's really good for the gators. It also has lots of nutrients and stuff in it. See if you can get it right in his mouth.
See if you can get it. I'll get her. Here we go. Richard, you there.
There they are.
Oh.
Missed it.
Someone's gonna get it. Oh wow.
He's ready, he's ready. Oh.
I think you got it. Yeah. I like throwing it to these little ones.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose that's the other thing, isn't it? You obviously rescue the gators.
Yeah.
But then they're going to breed normally, so you end up with a lot more.
Yep.
Just through that.
And you know, you can do the math out here and see how much we've spent for these gators, and we've spent thousands of dollars.
They've got all this area right down here.
Yeah. A lot of space for them to chill out.
All this massive area here. Wow. Yeah, it's got a really nice quiet feel to it. You just feel like really spaced out. It's like very spaced out.
Yeah, and that's kind of by design. We wanted this park to feel different than any other attraction. That guy's name is Einstein.
Einstein.
Yeah.
I'm loving the names.
He is giant.
How big is he? Like 12 feet or something?
He's at least 12, yeah. See him puffing up his tail back there a little bit?
Yeah.
When gators are trying to show their dominance, they try and show more of their body above the water.
Right.
And it's like no one could even talk. It is so loud.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Kramer. Kramer? You want to say hello? Tell us how much you love us? Huh? Hi, Kramer.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
I just wonder why don't I have water?
I'm Kramer.
Are you Kramer?
Right, those coolers right there.
Just because we don't wrestle them here doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of fun with it. So who here wants to see Andrew stick his head in Crusher's mouth? Everyone? Anyone? Yes. All right, here's the money shot. All right, and he's going for it, and yeah, he's crazy, but he's not that crazy. But still, he can still rock his back to school look. He's rocking here kind of all by himself. He doesn't really have a girlfriend right now, so he's gonna have to settle for Andrew over here. Aw, have you kissed your crusher today?
You want to come in?
Yeah.
No? Or hand the camera off?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him to... I'm going to bring him up here.
Yeah.
Once I get him to come up here and hold, then I'll have you come in and I'll be able to let you get close enough to where you're still safe, but
Okay.
looks closer.
Okay.
So I just have to get him to sit up.
And I can hold the camera for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
It's rolling, right?
It's rolling, yeah.
Okay. Good. We'll get him rolling. Andrew getting his hand bit.
Hold. And then a little closer right there. Then you can turn around.
And kind of get down so you're facing me.
Yeah, like kneel down. Hold.
Yeah.
Hold. 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 Go ahead, throw it in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
There's the bottom.
That was awesome. All right. Run away. Run away.
Thanks, Sam.
You bet.
I didn't realize we were waiting for that.
I was waiting for you. I was like, oh.
Thanks so much for that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it.
How was that?
That was awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got the major pop. Major pop.
You only showed a few seconds of that.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that was great. Thank you very
So
much.
this is a very talented team here at Wild Florida.
Isn't that crazy?
Thank you.
Can't figure it out.
That's it, bag.
And then on this side is a brand new sloth that somebody gave us. Her name is Chloe. She's
Oh, there, yeah.
She's had a rough day so far, so she's kind of relaxing at this point.
Oh.
I'm kidding. They are always relaxing.
Yeah.
That's what they do best. And then in here is this gigantic monitor that someone gave us. He's a bruiser. You see lots of protective wire there because he can do some damage. Oh, look at the zebra's nursing on his mom right over there.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go see if I can get.
You can already see they've got an animal medical centre as well.
Yeah.
So the animals are well cared for here.
Yeah, so we've been really fortunate with Sam, who's one of the co-owners, who is taking us around. We've known Sam for a long time. And you can also do some sloth tours, which are really popular.
Yeah.
We'll ask about them, but I think you can still do them where you can have an up-close encounter with a sloth. It does cost extra.
And I just had my own up-close encounter.
You did.
Okay, come on in, watch your step.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow.
So we've already done our regular sloth morning encounter.
So we were just talking about that. So you can book an up-close encounter with a sloth.
Yeah, where you can actually hold the sloth and hug a sloth.
Which
Hug a
is
sloth, yeah.
really popular. We've known a lot of people that have done it, and it is. Like,
How often do you manage to do that at home in the UK?
It's really thumbs up for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Amanda
Yes, Amanda.
did it with her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda. Yeah.
A man.
And he's got one spot that he's always sleeping in.
Right, okay.
This is Guy's bedroom right here. You're about to enter into his bedroom. He's gonna wake up and just open his eyes a little bit.
Look.
Hey, Guy.
Hey, guys.
Oh wow, look at that tongue.
Look at your.
Oh yeah, boy, you've had a rough morning. Take it easy, buddy.
Oh, he's so cute, and he always sleeps in his little pot.
Loves this pot. Yeah.
You got a pot.
Hello.
Oh, there's a little. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna come out good.
Hello.
He's the most handsome male sloth you'll ever see.
He's
just a
adorable.
stud.
Yeah.
Such a cool dude.
He's so cute. Hello. How are you?
So all of our sloths are two-toed, and you can see that real clear there.
Oh, yeah.
Two-toed up front, three toes in the back. The other sloth that you see, oh wow.
Oh.
That's a good tongue yawn. The other sloth you see a lot on TV and stuff are the three-toed sloths. And they
Okay.
have three toes up front and
Okay.
in the back. Come on out,
here
bro.
he comes. Hello.
Come on out, dude.
And they sleep most of the day today? They sleep a lot?
About 19 hours a day.
Wow. Look at
Our
that.
sloths have become a little less nocturnal because we interact with them when they wake up. We interact with them during the day. Hey, buddy.
This is ama- I literally cannot believe we're seeing
Isn't he
this.
amazing?
He's
Look how
amazing.
big he
Look
is,
at
too.
that.
He's
He comes out
a
little-
horse of a
Yeah.
sloth.
Comes out a little pot and just,
Yeah.
hello. And how long has Guy been here?
5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
We had him a long time. Hey, dude. Just to say thanks if you want to move.
Just take it to him.
Yep. And he'll
Okay.
grab it if he wants it.
Oh, there you are.
Here we go.
Nice. Oh, look, he's hit his little...
So that is kind of rewarding, saying, hey, good, you came out when we
Yeah.
came in here.
Yeah.
Right now you're just getting a shot of sloth booty right there.
This is Airy.
And she is tapped out, sleeping.
Oh.
Hey, Airy. Hey, Mama. You want to wake up a little bit for us? She's not going to budge.
She's out for the count.
We'll
yeah.
leave her alone. She is. Here's a little bit more if you want to feed her.
Thank you.
Bit of mango for Guy. Oh, yeah.
There you go, guy.
That's nice.
That's the good stuff, guy. Yeah, but a big part of it is just people have lots of questions about these strange animals. They're kind of the aliens of the animal world, and so we know a lot about them, and we like to teach you about some of their quirky habits and traits and things they like to eat and the way they act. And so there's some of that, and then also lots of pictures.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure you get plenty of slothies. Where you're doing this.
Slothies.
Should we get a sloppy quickly?
Yeah.
You should probably. You're on your own.
And every staff member we've come across has been really friendly.
Yeah.
So that's it
The
makes
ones that were surprised that you went in with Crusher.
yeah.
That's important. If they weren't friendly, any of the dreamers out there, let me know. I need to know if they weren't friendly to you. That's really important to us.
That's been really good. And obviously you got the gift shop. You can get.
And you know how much we love a gift shop.
We saw some sloth stuff. We saw some sloth.
A lot of sloth stuff in there.
Yeah.
I know it would be a good memento. And there's obviously the food area just here.
Yeah, so this was the restaurant and ice cream shack. A lot of good food. Not a lot of it's real good for you.
Okay.
And you can tell how often I eat here.
This sounds like our sort of
But
place.
it's delicious stuff. Yeah.
I don't think any of the dreamers calorie count when they come over to Florida.
No, please don't. Yeah, don't. You're on vacation.
Yeah, we can have that. Oh no, that's great. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Sam.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
nice to
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet
You
you.
too.
got back in the car after our Wild Florida trip. So recommended.
Amazing.
Honestly, we were lucky enough to have Sam take us around today and point out some of the stuff. We hope you find it useful as well, because it's our first visit here, but we've been, you know, close friends with Wild Florida for a long time, and we've got friends who come here often. And
So there's been that sort of contact for quite a while, and it's been great to meet Sam finally after all these years.
really good. So some of the pricing we'll put up. I've got a picture of the pricing, current pricing we'll put up, but the website is the best place to get the current pricing. We paid around $48 for our tour, and that included the 1 hour airboat tour, and obviously included access to the whole park. And it's just brilliant. The airboat tour alone was just amazing.
Yeah.
We mentioned earlier about transport, but there is actually a bus that can also pick up. So if you're not driving, there is a bus that picks up at a number of locations across the kind of Disney area, iDrive area. So if you look up on the website, you can see that you do have to pay, but it obviously may work out better than an Uber, especially as it's quite far out here. I'm just going to look now at like Uber availability coming home.
So maybe if you were thinking, oh, Wild Florida, it's just a little bit too far out from all the main attractions, there is that opportunity for you to have the transfers or the Ubers. And
yeah, so I mean there is Ubers around here picking up, so it's not too long to wait. So I think it's showing about 6-minute wait, so that's not bad. So we feel like we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yes,
Wild Florida.
Yeah, Wild Florida. So I mean the sloth encounter highlight, the albino gators as well.
But it was good learning about what Wild Florida stand for in terms of the care and the rehabilitation and just the overall atmosphere.
Yeah, these are animals that have been rescued, so it's a completely different situation to a zoo. So yeah, we really enjoyed it. So hope you did too.